Libra, how are you doing this week? This is your reading for the week starting tomorrow, February 11th. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you don't know your Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, you can look that up on Cafe Astrology, which I'll link below. Also, my email address is linked below if you'd like to book a private reading with me. And since this is a general reading, it's not going to resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate at all, make sure you check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos as well. And also, Libras, I would like to thank you all so much for your support and for subscribing. And I just really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. If you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you know when I come out with more videos. So this week, you're focused on work, most of y'all. I really, yeah, it's mostly about work and like mental clarity, and I'll just get right into it. So your overall theme for the week is Ten of Pentacles. This is you focusing on your future. I feel like you're focused on your financial abundance, your finances, like planning for your future. And some of y'all might be thinking of starting a business, or maybe some of y'all already have a business, and maybe either you're doing that full time or you're working it on the side in addition to like a day job. And I feel like you're really focused on expanding that this week, on how you can grow it more. And I do also feel like you might be focused on saving money as much as possible with this Four of Pentacles. And that might be causing you some anxiety even. And I really don't feel like you have a reason to worry, because you're focused on it, and you're like absorbed in it this week, really. I don't see you slacking at all. You know, if it's like, if you build it, it will come, right? So yeah, you're really focusing on on building your future, making sure that you have enough in your, like, when you reach retirement age. Some of y'all might be wanting to retire at a very young age, even like wanting to grow something that kind of runs itself, that you just pay people to rent it for you, and you live off that little bit extra. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, if you hire someone to manage your business and they're that trustworthy, you pay them more than what you would take home. You don't pay somebody managing your business $40,000 a year. You pay them like double that at least, and maybe you take home $50,000 or something like that. You know, if it keeps you from having to work, then it's definitely worth it. And if you can take that money, you know, if you can keep putting that money into other businesses, then you can like replicate it. So you pay some, you know, like say you open a bar, you pay somebody to run it for $80,000 a year, you take home $50,000, but it's enough for you to start another bar, do the same thing. You're paying them $80,000 out of the profits, right? And you're taking home $50,000. Well, you've surpassed what you would have made, and you get to sit at home or go on vacation or do whatever you want, or keep opening more bars. Anyways, yeah, I'm going on tangents. So this is how you start the week. I feel like you're working really hard, and you're choosing to put in all this work too. Yeah, and you might feel very burdened, feel like you've got a lot of weight on your shoulders, but you chose to put yourself in that position, and I feel like you don't mind it at all. Like you might feel a little overwhelmed, but you see this guy's carrying 10 wands. He could have dropped 5 of those and done 2 trips, but he chose to do it all in one trip, right? So I feel like that's you. It's like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, then I can go sit on my butt, you know. Not that he's gonna go sit on his butt. Maybe he's got 50 wands he's got to carry, and so he wants to do 5 trips instead of 10, you know. Like, I mean, he's putting in his he's pulling his weight. So that's you, he, she. They're pulling their weight this week. I almost got something else for that Ten of Pentacles, but some of y'all might be retiring this week, or you are retired now and you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. So that could be what that also means. So what's influencing you this week is the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is mental clarity. You're gaining mental clarity. You're getting insight into, I feel like there's something that you're really focused on this week, and you're doing, it's almost like you receive an epiphany of sorts, and you're like, why didn't I think of that sooner? And I do feel like it pertains to your business or your work, or something like that, maybe a side hustle idea or a business idea, and it's like genius. And for some of y'all, this could be new communication with somebody. For some of y'all, I feel like you might be going into business with somebody, like a partnership. But for the rest of y'all, this could just be communication with somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time, or somebody new, this would be important communication, whoever this is. It's not just you seeing somebody in the grocery store and saying, hi, how's your day? This is like somebody, if it's not somebody you already know, in receiving important news or something in a message, then this could be somebody that you will develop a strong bond with, whether friendship, relationship, business partnership, whatever, in the future. So, and your goal this week, the Tower isn't usually a goal, is it? But in this case, I feel like your goal is to go through a transformation. I feel like you're wanting to make major changes to your life this week. And that's one reason why I really feel strongly work. And I feel like you feel like this idea, whatever this mental clarity was, whatever this idea for your future was, it's going to change your life majorly, or you feel like it will, and it probably will. I mean, if you're already, having epiphanies about it, and you feel that strongly about it, it'll come to fruition as long as you're taking action. And I feel like you are, Libra. So a transformation. Some of y'all, it doesn't have to be work. Some of this, y'all could be transforming your health, or your goal is to transform your health. For some of y'all, you might just be transforming your life in other ways. It doesn't have to be work. Maybe you are, cutting off people that no longer serve you, or, leaving a job that you don't enjoy working at, or, yeah, just however that resonates. I do feel strongly health for a lot of y'all, that you are making changes to your diet, or choosing to get your health in order. Yeah. Anyways, subconsciously we got King of Pentacles, so I really do feel like this is, for some of y'all, you might be focused on an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and this could be male or female, or just focused on somebody who's grounded and calm and down to earth, and they're very practical. But honestly, since this is like a work theme, King of Pentacles, he's a businessman. This guy runs a business. This guy has financial abundance. I feel like this is you embodying these qualities in your subconscious. It's like method acting, when actors say, somebody's playing a character and they believe in their mind that they are that character, and even off screen they behave like that character because they're in character. That's method acting, and it makes people go a little cuckoo sometimes. And that's the whole dark side of the filming industry and acting. So I feel like this is you, method acting your future self, who you want to be. You see yourself as this businessman, somebody who runs a business and has all this financial abundance, and he's well respected, and I don't know what else to say about that. I think I said it all. I'm going to start repeating myself. All right, and in the recent past, we got Two of Wands. This is a choosing a new path. Like, you are about to embark on something. And I do feel work strongly for a lot of y'all. I feel like you are, you know, if some of y'all are working a day job, this is you deciding to start something on the side. Like, you know, instead of reaching a fork in the road, like you're on one path, but there's a tangent running parallel. This is you choosing like a parallel tangent to where you're already, you know, the road you're already on. And so, yeah, if you are thinking of starting a side hustle, you know, if you've got nothing better to do, if it's either that or sit at home and play video games or watch Netflix, like do something that's going to grow and become something. I mean, either way, you're going to make money. Either way, even if it's $100 extra a month. Think about that over the long term. It's totally worth it. But for some of y'all, it's not work or business. For some of y'all, this is just you choosing a new path, choosing what direction you're going to go in next. Maybe something just came to an end. You feel very optimistic and you're wondering where you're going to go next. This is you planning. This is you in a period of discovery. Maybe you're discovering more about yourself. You're discovering what career you want to go in, or, you know, what you want to study if you're going to school, or, you know, maybe just choosing to, I don't know. I just lost my thought. And some of y'all could be planning to travel, and this is the recent past. So even though this happened already, some of this could still be persisting. Maybe you're still in this planning mode. You know, it's just, I like that card. In the final outcome, oops, we've got Four of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. So Four of Swords is about taking a time out, taking a break. And even though this is, you know, the final outcome, so it's like towards the end of the week, you may be taking a break leading up to the end of the week. Like, it's still persisting all through the week. This, like, in other words, it may start earlier and still be, you know, going on at the end of the week. So, you know, this is you resting and doing a lot of thinking, especially with swords. It's thoughts and communication. Well, you know, there's nobody there. You're by yourself. You're not going out socializing. So you are communicating with yourself, with your mind, with your thoughts. You are, not that you're talking to yourself, but you do communicate with your thoughts. You know, you can kind of say, should I do this? And you kind of weigh the pros and cons of that. So that's what you're doing towards the end of the week. And also, when you're not doing that, you're working, honing a craft, perfecting a skill. You know, some of y'all might have a very hands-on, like, craftsmanship type skill, and you're doing things, you know, to that. This doesn't have to be work. This could be your hobby. This could be your side hustle. Maybe you're customizing things. And, you know, if you look closely, every pentacle is different. Every one that he's working on. This is also like creating your financial abundance. Also, you're working on your financial abundance. And also, when you're in this state, you're in the flow state where time passes by really fast, and before you know it, the day's over and it's time to go to bed, and you didn't even stop to eat, you know, and you might not even went to the bathroom because you weren't eating or drinking. You were so absorbed in your work. That's that flow state where you lose track of time. And I feel like some of this resting is because you are absorbed in something and not focusing on anything else. You're able to kind of zone out when even though you're doing something that requires thought you're still able to kind of zone out if it's something you've done over and over again, like when you're taking a shower and you're able to kind of zone out almost like in a meditative state because you've done it so much, you know, you're not really focused on what you're doing. And anyways, that is your reading for the week, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit the bell notification so you know when I come out with more videos. And I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.